Now, I wondered if they're going to continue to fight, so we end up coming over here to help them out a little bit. Gildir makes the wrong move and turns back to hit me, and then here Alistair knows. Alistair knows about my ultimate being such a long range, and he has to bend back, but that is a-okay for me. A triple kill coming over, and I was like, oh, here, come here, wacky. Let me kill you too. So, using my second ability to chase, he ends up getting away. I should have used mine. There was too many of those bushes, those damn bushes, right? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is a new hero, Iggy, that I will be playing today. I recorded several of these clips and I decided I want to show you guys this one, which is a master ranked gameplay. So let's get into it. Now, before I show you the gameplay though, I just want to say that Iggy, I originally was not a big fan of him because I just felt that he wasn't really able to kill anybody with his, well, he can kill people with this combo, but in the late game, his presence kind of just tapers off. And as you can see over here in this combo, you're using your second ability to get in. I recast it to push people out, and I'm just using the explosive fireball, but then that last fireball was just too late to come through. So with a little bit of trying and tinkering around, as you can see, I spent quite a while here doing this. I decided that we're gonna go with Apocalypse and weave in a sneaky little normal attack right after your recast of 2. So here we go, that's the normal attack, and then 2 fireballs will finish your opponent off. And you notice here I'm carrying Curse of Death. In the actual game we're gonna be carrying the Holy Thunder. That should even, you know, more effectively take out your enemy squishy targets. Now Iggy is quite an early game hero, so do keep that in mind. No matter what you carry, you're probably going to run into the trouble of basically tapering off in terms of effectiveness and damage dealt when your enemies start to get a little bit more tanky. I'm gonna change up my build over here. I feel like I can try the Rhea's Blessing for a little bit more sustain and then put the Apocalypse out front. So we'll see what happens. Also, the lane clear is actually pretty fast. About 4 of these bombs is going to do it, 4 or 5. So you can basically match Alistair's lane clear, so that's pretty cool. Once you have level 2, as soon as you're able to catch somebody, just mark them and start to literally whittle them down. Again, you're pretty strong early game, so that's what I would do. Over here, we're gonna be moving back down to our middle lane to just grab my wave, but because Alistair is behind me, I'm gonna just stand here, and yes, let me just use my second ability to catch him out. You're gonna actually have to aim your first ability a little bit and anticipate with it. It takes a little bit of time for the explosive fireballs to land where you aim them. So maybe lead your targets a little bit and when you kite them. It feels like a cross between marksman and mage, to be honest. I feel like you have to play behind the front line of tanks, and you can't really just ambush people per se. Over here we got Chi moving in, but my second cast of the ability is going to be able to knock him back. He cannot chain up his combo, land his ultimate on our poor little Talanis there. That was quite a scare for him, I'll bet. Okay, so then here they're all pretty low, so I just feel like I can use my explosive fireballs to poke them. It's okay even if I don't land my second ability on them. It just means that I have about 5 shots, and as long as I don't deplete my fireballs, okay, as long as I don't deplete them, I should be able to continuously use them for sure. So here, oh, the Alistair just kind of underestimates the ability of Iggy to be able to gap close. That was pretty awesome. Use your second ability wisely though, because you do not want to use it too early. If you use it too early, you're gonna have a huge long 10-second cooldown, at least in the early game, and that's pretty nasty. So over here, Valhai is down really low. I thought I could finish him. I got Holy Thunder. He's got, wow, just a little bit too much HP there for me to chew through. I think he used his restore or something, but nonetheless, they're gonna be able to, well, we're gonna be able to take this spirit bird because everybody else has to back. We saw Chi moving up towards the top side. Okay, here's Alistair as well. I'm just gonna stay in this bush and make sure that my Talanos is gonna be able to safely go back. We saw Alistair moving up top too, so over here I could just go ahead and clear this wave. Batman looking like he wants to make an ambush, so I'm getting ready. I have my second ability in 3 seconds. Oh, okay, never mind, everyone backs out. Okay, 4 people up at the top actually, so that's a little bit tough. Okay, here I think I casted my second ability a little bit too soon, but I just want to get into the fight. And huge Ember's Gaze to take out basically half of the Valheim's HP. Here I missed the knockback though on the Gildir to stun, to cancel his ultimate. Unfortunate, but I'm gonna be able to kite them out. And the poor Chi, she thought that she can do a little bit of a steal on our jungle camp. Every time I land like things on the opponent or I start the explosive fireballs, they just kind of walk away, which is kind of fun. I think people don't quite know yet how they want to deal with Iggy. If it were me, I would definitely, you know, instinctively walk back. But he's probably one of those characters that you just gotta make sure you, after he uses his second ability, just get on his face, okay? And he honestly, if you just build a little bit of magic resistance stuff, or not resist magic defense, you should be able to kill him pretty easy. He's still really squishy. If you can get him on him, he'll die. And like I said, if you're using just like normal builds before your apocalypse come out or something, you don't really have any other option of trying to make your damage come out any faster. As we say that in a nice game by the Batman over there. I saw that, moved up and got an assist, which is nice. Actually got a kill off of it as well. Kind of a chaos there. Okay. So over here I was thinking to make a move on the Zuka because Chi was actually spotted out in the middle river over there, so it was kind of dangerous for me to just walk up by myself. A room isn't really rotating, which is slightly bit of a problem. In fact, here if you look at our composition, we got Amelie, we got Batman, 2 sort of assassins like to just time themselves and go in. A room can be our frontline tank, but that's only one. Oh no! Over here I was like, hey, you're the only guy, right? But I was like, oh shoot, there's also the Chi over there. And Alistair has an ultimate. What was I thinking? Oh my goodness. Okay, 2-1-3. And over here, wanted to just tell my teammate Alistair had ulted, because if they know that, they can go in hard and just kill people. So that's exactly what Amelie is doing. I'm gonna just pan up here to take a look at their handiwork and make myself feel a little bit better about giving the kill away. Indeed, our 2 assassins goes in and they're gonna be able to clean up the enemy carries. And that's gonna look like it's gonna be a good one. Now, I wondered if they're going to continue to fight. So we end up coming over here to help them out a little bit. Gildir makes the wrong move and turns back to hit me. And then here Alistair knows. Alistair knows about my ultimate being such a long range. And he has to bend back, but that is a-okay for me. A triple kill coming over and I was like, oh, here, come here, wacky. Let me kill you too. So using my second ability to chase, he ends up getting away. I should have used my normal attack over there as soon as I landed the stun on him, but there was too many of those bushes, those damn bushes, right? Okay, so unfortunate. Actually, your normal attack range is not longer than your first ability range, so yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to get it. So over here I was aiming. I think that's one of the things that you gotta be really careful with Iggy too. Your ultimate is kind of like pains. You could be aiming that ultimate and waiting for the right spot because it takes a little while, right? So you want to make sure you anticipate where the enemies are going, but all that time spent aiming means sometimes you forget to look at your main body. Now I was thinking that, okay, hey, look, I got sprint, I've got my second ability, but I forgot to take into the fact that they have quite a bit of control on their side. They got Chi who can kick you up, knock you. You've got Gildir who can stun you with 3 different skills, you know. You've got the Alistair, not to mention, and that was the guy who kind of just destroyed me over there. Over here, I just kind of walked up over here. That was a bit unfortunate. Honestly, I didn't think that they were gonna be so aggressive. But obviously they knew where you were going to be. That is a little bit naive of me right there. Unfortunately, the Alistair ult also comes down. At this point, I was thinking, oh no, is this going to be a little bit of a sort of throw on our part? We're 6-3-3. The two previous deaths were horrible for me as overextension and kind of just a little bit impudent, to say the least. You know, just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm 6-1 and whatever, I can do this. Nah. Anyway, I was considering using the ultimate over here if that Zuka had just come into the tower to kill. Batman gets a nice pick off on him though, so I end up not having to do anything at all. Emily also already pushed down this tower, so that is great. Now we're just gonna move up top to join the fight after clearing that wave down there. I'm looking in, I'm like, okay, there's a big fight coming in. That's an ultimate right there. Coming down, smash, a lot of people damaged right there. 4 people, giant ultimate, but getting stunned out by the little Alistair. First ability was not fun. And over here, let's just help out the Emily a little bit, push back the Gildir, and get the kill as well. Nice. Okay, so then here there's 2 of us. I was thinking, yeah, okay, we could probably take this tower. We're just gonna continuously to bombard them and make sure I keep my distance. Here we dodge the chi, and we're just going to continuously poke them down with my explosive fireballs. And unfortunately, not really able to do too much there, but while we were going at that, Talonus was able to take out the high ground tower, so that is excellent for us. I'm just gonna try and help this room now to get out of there. I'm gonna be kiting, but here you go. Take a look at how your explosive fireballs just kind of taper off, honestly, after people do start to get a little bit tanky. And yeah, it's already the 10-minute mark. It's coming to the late game. You're not gonna be as effective as you once were, you know, as Iggy. I feel like Iggy is going to be maybe a 0 to 6 minute kind of hero, and you then want to sort of let your, you know, teammates take it over, or just continuously, well, I mean to say is like maybe just deal damage consistently in the back. So if you want to go that route, actually, maybe, no, that was a bad ultimate right there. Oh no, but anyway, we do get them all. So maybe if you want to put in the Bear's Agony after you get a couple of these early items, maybe that's okay. Alright, but it is gonna be coming to an end over here, as we are now too far ahead on gold for the enemy to do anything much. All thanks to my early game damage for sure, right? A bit of a self-promotion there. We're just gonna stay right behind all of our guys, and here the Valheim thought that he could get away, but no, just kidding. Oh no! As I was just about to think about doing a little bit more naughty business, Gildir gets me with a second ability, but it doesn't matter. That's gonna be the end of the game. GG, well played. And I want to show you our post-game stats, because even though we started to taper off in our performance in the end of the game there, we still dealt 29% of our team's damage, which is quite impressive in my opinion, because I didn't feel like I was doing all that much. But apparently 29%, I'll take it any day. Alright, well, that concludes this one for Iggy. Let me know in the comments below what kind of build you guys like to play on him, or if you have played him at all. If you guys think the Bear's Agony way is the way to go, it could be. I don't know. I mean, a lot of things I think is cool doesn't really make it up into the pro meta, so yeah, I'll grant that. Let me know, guys. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.